What is going on, guys? My name is Warhammer. Welcome to today's video. Now, look at this bad boy, steampunk. Perfect knightling. Perfect. Absolutely fantastic. Today we are taking on High Elves with Empire. And let's jump into my opponent's army. Very front, Vanguard deployed. It's the Shadow King himself. Underneath Anna. And he's definitely a badass. He's rocking Moonbow, Stone of Midnight, and that's it. He himself is such a badass, man. 356 weapon strength AP damage, 300 range. 300 range. Jesus, that's a long range. And yeah, very solid. For the front line, we have an alternating line of spears and knives. Looking really solid. Very good. And then in the midst of them, there comes a Lore Master of Hoeth. Look at the badass great sword and the Lore Master. Earthblood and Shen Burning Skates. And also that evasion. Behind them, very heavy hitter. One unit of Sword Masters of Hoeth. And we have one spearsman, two lords and sea guards with shields, and the Eagle Claw Bowthrower, Sisters of Avalon, archers, and the Sisters are regiments of renown, the Queen's Court. And also up in the air we have a Phoenix, and Phoenix looking so really good, fantastic. Alright, so for my army, I have a Spear 9 all the way to the sunset, and 5 units of normal spears, 2 units of spearmen with shields, and 7 in total. I have a steam tank, also up in the front as well, but I should be a little bit worried because the Bowthrower alongside with Neith Anna is gonna ruin his day. Also, I'm rocking with 5 knights. 4 Empire Knights and 1 Rex Guard, I believe. Empire Knights, and Rex Guard at rank 1. There you go. I don't pick them often because they're just slightly better than Empire Knights, but in this case, I just pick them because of the gold. I have plenty of gold spared to bring actually 1 unit of a Rex Guard instead of another unit of Empire Knights. So up in the air, commanding the army is none other than Carl Franz himself on a Deathclaw. He's rocking the mandatory stuff, a Rexland's Room Fan, Stand Your Ground, and a Foe Seeker, and a Hold the 9. So for my caster, I have a Jade Wizard on a pony. He is rocking Power Stone, Regrowth, Earthblood, and Life Bloom. So let's see how this battle is gonna play out. So right from the get-go, Tank is taking shots from both the Bowthrower and Anisena, so that's definitely a very dicey situation for him. I need to shift sideways, but I didn't, which is a shame. And Tank should be firing as well. There you go, Tank is firing at the Bowthrower. Anisena is actually firing at my Empire Knights, which is also a very good call as well. I just really need to push in like right from the get-go, and because after I observing my replays recently, I noticed that I have a tendency of rushing things. For example, here I really don't need to move my knights in, because right now I'm actually moving them back. So that's actually such a bad situation. And also these knights are not even here. So I have a tendency of rushing things, which is super bad. I need to take my time to get all my infantry in the right place, just outside the Queen's Court, and just basically let my infantry to soak some Eagle Claw Bowthrower shots, because what's the best unit to take those shots? The spears, right? So get tank, get cav, get my cow friends, get wizard, all outside the radius of both world, and just involving my spears, and also not really letting them into the archer range, and also involving my knights really carefully on the outside, and that should play out much cleaner and much in favor of me. Because right now, as you can see, I even pushed my spears into the archer radius, which is not ideal. You really shouldn't do that, because all these army are still here. So as I played more top level player, the impatience side of me really got shown and really got punished by good players, because right now I am getting punished a lot at the moment against the high elves. So anyways, enough of that. As I have been very impatient, so that's why I actually just basically charged in straight away. There you go, and also this blob is about to flank, which is all nice and good, but could have done much better. Those knights and the Lord Master of Horse is gonna eat those spearmen with shields for dinner, and these spears got really punished by those Lord Seagulls and archers. And same here. My opponent actually did a fantastic job at setting up the defensive line here, which is really good. The heavy hitters are coming in now. The sisters are firing at my Empire Knights. That's some really good shots. The sisters, man, sister shots are so beautiful to watch. There you go. The knights are dropping like a fly. Jesus. And here comes the big old charge. There you go. And these spears are bracing, so they're not gonna take a whole lot of damage. And here, these guys are about to charge into Northern Seagulls as well, but they are actually bracing as well, so they're not gonna take a lot of damage. Sisters got occupied by girlfriends and the steam tank, and incoming the knights charging right into the sisters. So I got steam tank, Empire Knights, and as well as girlfriends dealing with the sisters, which is very good. And here, there's gonna be another epic charge here. There you go, into the back. So that's gonna do a lot of hurt onto this infantry here, which is fantastic. And sisters are gone, just like that, like a 1-2-3 punch. And here there's a moonbow. Oh, actually that's a Shen Burning Gaze casted onto my J Wizard, which is also nice. Now knights are coming back in. Those knights got trapped, and they're not gonna be known from this world. And here I did another fantastic charge onto their back. I didn't catch that, but the archers are gone, which is nice. The sisters are firing into back from routing and firing into my J Wizard, which is kinda awkward. And here my spears are coming back from routing as well. The front line is definitely not in favor of me. Oh, we have a door here. There you go. Carl France is about to. Oh, Lord Masters is coming in. There you go. And the Freema is actually getting away, and the cow is getting away, which is nice. And all the way here, sisters are taking a beating from the horde of knights. They really suffered. And these knights are about to get a epic roll hand charge. There you go. Absolutely obliterated then, which is fantastic. Carl France is here as well. The roll hand charge actually melt through those ranks of high elves. Did a lot of hurt. Those knights are definitely suffering. And all of the infantry here got routed, which is nice. And all the way here, my J Wizard actually almost got killed. There you go. Another shot from the Anisrema. Anna. There you go. J Wizard is out of the picture. And here I still have 4 knights. 5 knights are still all online, and these knights are currently dealing with their sisters. And now there's more knights are coming in. They're about to charge into those white lines. The first charge not gonna do a lot, but the second one is the big boy charge. There you go. That's an epic charge. And the whole game, I pretty much just ignored that Phoenix, because this is something you want to do when you have the number advantage. You just basically play around those SEMs, in this case the Phoenix. And I noticed that these guys are not bracing, so that's why I charge into them. But I need to get out straight away though. And Conference actually did some damage onto the whole Sword Masters of Hohe, and all the way in distance, and those sisters finally got shattered, which is nice. And Conference is coming in once again. This time the target is Anithana, the Shadow King himself. Oh, look at the Death Claw stalking onto the air, landing directly onto him. Wow, amazing thing. Eh? Where are these guys targeting? They just got pulled out, right? Yeah. There you go. And Anithana just got basically pinned here on the ground like 3 times already. There you go. That's a Death Claw shot. Ooh, that's a front row. Oh my gosh, the steam tank is coming in, and the Rohan charge coming as well. Fantastic Rohan charge. So Anithana is on his way outside the map. Oh, he came back. And the Conference actually was up to fight a little bit Phoenix, but now needs to deal with Anithana. But we still have like a lot of high of infantry left, and also the Phoenix. Now Phoenix are coming back in, and the Knights are about to dealing with all these sea guards. Oh, they charge right back to deal with the Phoenix. Tanks are coming in though, which is fantastic. And all my Knights have got routed off. Oh, I have 1 healthy Knight there. But Anithana is actually having a world of trouble fighting Conference, and I believe he's gonna get killed soon. There you go. Anithana is dead. Wow, fantastic. And then Knights and Steam Tank is actually shattered the Sword Masters. Amazing. Not shattered, routed them off. And now we just need to fight off that Phoenix. And here Lord Masters is still choking off them Empire Spearsmen with shields. And the Phoenix got routed. So right now there's not much action here, just basically Conference escorting the Phoenix outside the map. But here is where the action at. Look at this. We're gonna actually follow this Knights unit and see exactly how they're gonna perform. There you go. Alright, more Rohan charges. Fantastic stuff. More charges. There you go. And they just basically charge through and on to the next target. There you go. And more charges. There you go. Is he over? Is he over? No, not yet, not yet. There are more health units. Oh, there's some 9s. And accelerate, charge, dive in. Is it over? Is it finally over? Yes, I think so. Wow, that was like a roller coaster charges. Amazing stuff. So right now in the battlefield, I still have 3, maybe 4 Knights, but those doesn't really count. They are really depleted. So I still have Conference and Steam Tank, And then for my opponent, not much left. Lawmaster is still very healthy though. But these guys, the infantry can't really catch the knights. And this Northern Sea guys is about to get dived on. Have courage, yes, exactly, have courage. And just getting Sam fly. And finally, Carl Franz is coming back in, and he wants some hurt. And that's it. High off, forfeit the fight, and Empire won the day. So basically, this has been my kind of strategy against high offs for a long time. We just basically have a lot of heavy cavalry, and in this case, I did not play it perfectly, as I mentioned in the beginning. But I'm still very happy about the results. Empire Knights performed really well, 2 of them, but a couple of them didn't perform that well because they got focused down really hard. Steam Tank always gonna perform, Carl Franz always gonna perform, and applause to my opponent. He actually sniped my Jade Wizard quite early into the game, which is also very nice. And the thing about bringing a all infantry list against Empire is that it's not gonna work, because Empire is always gonna spend some cheap heavy cavalry and basically just ping pong between your infantry. And as you can see here, even though they really perform really well, but they are just basically killing those spears. But they're gonna just die to cav. And I think a better goal would be definitely get some cav. Maybe just silver hams should be really good. And I can still remember playing against this player, because in the very end, he actually said that I have an army, and all you have are Carl Franz and Steam Tank. And I had a laugh inside me, because as you guys can see, I actually have 1 more unit than him, and I have 7 infantry, 5 cavalry. So that's not just Carl Franz and Steam Tank. And not to mention, the kill count on Carl Franz and Steam Tank combined only equals to 1 cavalry. And I have multiple cavalry perform really well. So the story of the day should be like, I have a army and all you have are calves, and you calf spammer, and in that I will happily accept. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the cast. For now, Orca Boss signing off.